If you're going to learn the butterfly guard, you have to learn this sweep. This is a bread and butter sweep, works all the time. Step 1, you get an underhook on this side coming across his body. Step 2, you're going to grab right at his elbow and clamp his wrist underneath your own elbow. Step 3 is you're going to take the foot that's here and bring it across. You're going to remove it from the inside of the knee and bring it across. Now I'm ready to go. I'm going to take my ear, drive it to the mat, and take him with me. When my ear touches the mat, my other foot kicks up. Now I'm going to twist my hips through and come into a modified start hold position.
All right, seems simple enough. Let's try it. Step 1, underhook. Check. Step 2, trap the arm. Give me your arm, give me your eye. Shoot. Now I'm getting smashed. Now, if you've been around jiu-jitsu for a little while, you've probably seen this sweep being taught. And when you're practicing it against a non-resisting opponent, it works. However, when you do it against resistance, it tends to be more difficult. So the goal of this video is to improve our Sumi Gaeshi from butterfly guard. So first we're going to talk about what a Sumi Gaeshi is, then we're going to discuss why the classic version tends to fail, and then how to fix it. So what is a Sumi Gaeshi? A Sumi Gaeshi is traditionally a standing judo technique that's a sacrifice throw, meaning you throw your own back on the ground and use your foot to sweep your opponent overhead. Now in jiu-jitsu we use this, and it's been traditionally known as a butterfly sweep, right? A butterfly sweep is a form of Sumi Gaeshi, and the Danaher guys, specifically Gordon, made kind of new and improved Sumi Gaeshis like the shoulder crunch very popular and used them at the highest levels. So if you've only heard butterfly sweep, just know Sumi Gaeshi is the same thing. It's just kind of a broader range of sweeps, but a butterfly sweep is a form of Sumi Gaeshi. So we know Sumi Gaeshis work at the highest levels, but why does this classic version tend to fail? The primary reason causing the failure, I believe, is people's proficiency in the body lock pass. When we have an underhook and we're trying to perform the Sumi Gaeshi, the thing that we cannot accept is our underhook being forced towards the ground and rendered useless. And that's exactly what happens when Lovato Jr. nullifies this Sumi Gaeshi attempt. Now this is the exact same principle Andrew Wiltse uses to pass the guard. If his opponent gets an underhook on him, he passes towards that side of the underhook to smash that underhook to the ground and make it useless. Now, Lachlan Giles has a YouTube video describing some interesting ways to solve the problem of our underhook being smashed, and I'll leave that link in the description below. However, I think this standard variation is particularly vulnerable to this problem. Therefore, I think it's best used in a position like this, where we're in turtle and our opponent is extended already trying to hold us. Therefore, we transition smoothly right into the standard version of the Sumi Gaeshi. So the problem is our underhook is getting smashed, and we fix it with head position. In the standard form of Sumi Gaeshi, our head is on the opposite side of our underhook. This means our opponent is free to drop all of their weight onto our underhook and smash it into the ground to initiate that body lock pass. Now this is the same match, but in this situation, our head goes on the same side as our underhook. Now, nothing happens, right? There's no sweep, there's no pass, it's just kind of disengaged from one another. But you can see that's a much better outcome than getting our guard smashed and passed, right? And it's because our head is in the position to protect our underhook to shut down that body lock entry. Now you'll see here Gordon trying to fight his head to the same side as his underhook, but his opponent does a good job at winning that battle. So instead of trying to go for a Sumigaeshi sweep, Gordon tries to put his opponent's hand on the ground and switch the underhook to the side that his head is on. Now this doesn't end up working, but you can see what he's trying to do. If he can't bring his head to his underhook, he's going to bring his underhook to the side of his head. Now when our underhook is on the same side as our head, that typically leads to different forms of Sumigaeshi, like the pinch headlock version or the shoulder crunch version that we saw Gordon use in ADCC. So in conclusion, I think the standard variation of the butterfly sweep leaves our underhook unprotected and vulnerable to be smashed and body lock pass. So I think the standard version is most useful in transition where our opponent is already extended and vulnerable to be swept. However, from static positions, I think we're better off using a pinch headlock or the shoulder crunch version of the Sumigaeshi to have a greater chance of successfully sweeping our opponent. And just a little update on the channel and how the giveaway is going. We are currently at 925 subscribers at the time of making this video, so we are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And when we get to 1,000, I will be giving away a $50 BJJ Fanatics gift card. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, please share the video. Please help grow this community and let's keep it rolling. See you guys next time.